Full disclosure, the voice you are listening to now is artificially generated, brought to you by satisphonic.com. See the link in the description for more details. What song breaks your heart every time you listen to it? When She Loved Me by Sarah McLachlan. I only hear it when my son watches Toy Story 2, which is a lot. This should be higher up. What a heartbreaking song. My dad committed suicide. I had to keep calm and drive several hours with kids in the car, pretending like I didn't know. And then there was such a mess among the family. I had to stay okaying. I had to stay calm, go take care of things at the funeral home. My dad and I used to play radio roulette in the car and randomly smash a button to see if the song that played had a message in it. On the way back home, I realized I was finally alone. So I talked to him and said, "You promised you would always be here, and fuck, now you're gone. If you are with me, I'm going to smash that button and feel free to send me a message." I was mad, and I smashed the button. Goddamn first notes of the Beach Boys. God only knows where I'd be without you started playing. I don't even like the Beach Boys. Had to pull over because I was flying booger sobbing. I miss my dad. Gets me every time now. Fucking Beach Boys. Edit. Wow, this blew up overnight. I'm okay. It's okay to cry. Thanks for sharing and caring, y'all. Be good to those you love. This story broke my heart. My God, that's beautiful. So sorry for your loss. He couldn't have picked a better song. Jeff Buckley. Lover, you should have come over. My God, that's beautiful. So sorry for your loss. He couldn't have picked a better song. Remember Me from Coco. Had to leave my year-old son to move to a new country and watch the movie on a flight. The part where the father sings this to his daughter has me tearing up every time. I watched Coco with my daughter not too long ago and had to leave the room when Miguel started to sing it to Mama Coco. Dementia took my great-grandmother a few years back, and now it's doing the same to my grandmother and her sister. That part of the movie hit hard. A few weeks ago, I went to a wedding where I didn't know the groom, so I didn't think I would cry at it. Then they played You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan for the Motherson Dance, and I started crying at it. Apparently, this was the Motherson Dance song for lots of people. If you got married in San Antonio, Tex, a few weeks ago, then it might have been your wedding. Thank you for making me cry. My grandma dedicated that song to the family when she passed from cancer. So we play that song at every wedding family get-together, and it's a room full of tears, both from sadness and happiness, that we've been able to stick together in her memory. I just listened to Linger by the Cranberries and about to burst into tears, not for the lyrics, but because such an amazing talent is gone from this earth too soon. Does that count? Rip Dolores O'Riordan. Lord Huron. The night we met, I had all and then most of you. Some and then none of you just absolutely wrecks me. Oh my God. Alice in Chains. Nutshell. Crowded house. Don't dream. It's over. Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. I Can't Make You Love Me by Bonnie Raitt. Vincent, Starry Starry Night, Don McLean. If You Could Read My Mind, Gordon Lightfoot. Somewhere Only We Know. Time in a Bottle, Jim Crocs. Over the Rainbow by Israel Kamakawiwo. She's Living in La with my ex-old best friend. Ray, the economy of that songwriting should get an award. It tells you all you need to know in one lyric. Landslide, Fleetwood Mac. Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. Ain't No Sunshine, Bill Withers. Cats in the Cradle by Harry Chapin, raising a now 18-year-old boy. The parallels of that song to life is equally inspiring, dreadful, and heartbreaking. Hear You Me, Jimmy Eat World. I lost a friend in a horrific car accident when he was only 18 and just cannot do that song anymore. One More Light by Linkin Park. Their live performance of the song after Chris Cornell's passing was heartbreaking. Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. The hopeful despair in her lyrics and voice. The almost weeping guitar riff. It gets me every single time. Yesterday, The Beatles, Because It Happened to Me. Ave Maria. I'm a total atheist, and this song just gets me every time. I don't listen to the words, it's the sound. Could be a cappella or full orchestra. Could be a male tenor or a female voice. Doesn't matter. If the voice is clear and bright, I love it. I love it. I love the slow timing, the gentle quiet parts, the long notes, and loud forceful parts. It sounds amazing in a large venue with reverb. I will follow you into the dark, Death Cab for Coutier, and secretly, Cats in the Cradle, the Johnny Cash cover of Hurt, Little Talks by Monsters and Men, Weep Every Time, Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton, How to Save a Life by The Fray, mostly due to the memories of the Scrubs episode where it's featured perfectly. Made the mistake of watching that scene. Haps, do we YouTube come watch? The YouTube come watch 55.